Hi, I'm Jeff Ludy, the window expert. Today, I want you to meet my friend, Mark Loisel.
Pleasure to meet you, Jeff.
Mark is the general manager and co-owner, founder of Vistamark Windows. You say, I've never heard of Vistamark Windows. Well, you need to know about Vistamark Windows, right? Vistamark has been around for what?
8 years.
8 years. And you guys have had, when you say 8 years, that's relatively young, but it's not, because you've been doing this since what, 91, I think you told
1991, and my partner's been doing it through 1986.
So you guys, he and his partner, basically said, you know what, we've worked for everyone else. We have learned all the secrets
of what to do and not to do.
Right, the things to avoid, and they started this company. One of the things that I learned right away about your product is you've been around the block so much, you decided, let's not deal with the dirt stuff, let's not deal with the junk stuff, let's start with where homeowners need to be when it comes to a replacement window. Is that right?
That's correct. We wanted to pick high-end products to put into this window, so we'd rather have value than worry about price and just being able to build a product that's easy to build. This is not an easy product to build, but it's a very durable, long-lasting product.
So if I heard you right, if I understand you right, most of your customers, like maybe 95% of your customers, are actually homeowners who have a home and they're replacing windows, not builders building new houses. Is
Correct.
that right?
Yeah, 95, 98% of our business are replacement for people that have been in homes for a couple of years and wish to upgrade their current product, builder-grade windows.
So what that tells me is he's smart, right? Typically, when you build a window for a new construction, it's a race to the bottom in a lot of cases.
It is.
Who can do it the cheapest? Who can do it the fastest? Who can use the, and not all brands. I mean, I'm not going to just say that's always the case, but you really decided to focus on helping people who know what they want, who are dealing with a professional company like our company and other dealers you have out there that do a terrific job. And that sets you apart in some ways, doesn't it?
It does. We listen to the homeowners and the options. That's why there's a lot of options with the product. The main thing is, the most important thing that we feel of any window is the glass. It has to be long-lasting and durable, and then we work around that with options that people really are looking for.
And it has to be really strong.
It does.
That hurt a little bit. So you guys use cardinal glass, which if you watch any of my videos, I love cardinal glass. Why do you use cardinal glass?
Well, a little more than cardinal glass, it's cardinal IG system. So a lot of fabricators will use cardinal glass and make their own IGs, but they don't have the longevity of the Cardinal's patented system of XL Edge.
So you buy the whole glass unit, the whole sandwich directly from Cardinal. You don't buy glass from Cardinal and then make your own.
Correct.
Okay. Well, there's some great benefits to that.
It is. And if you look at other products out there, there's some other very well high-end wood window clad products, and they also do the same thing. They buy Cardinal's glass system.
He won't say the name, but I will. Anderson, Pella, Marvin, Anlin, you know, your top tier guys do that. So the glass is great, and there's two components to a successful, happy window. One is glass, and the other is frame. Your products are all vinyl, is that correct?
Correct.
Okay. So not just vinyl, we're talking about like ultra premium vinyl. You're not at that entry tier. You've got nice thick wall stuff. I've seen it. And then also I noticed you're black on this, because this is a black window, black inside, black outside. This is really good looking black window. What is this on here?
This is a laminate. So it's a foil that the manufacturer of the vinyl itself will laminate onto the product. So this could be 5,000 to 7,000. So it's very durable. It's good at resisting the sun's UV light and heat. It's a very durable product to go on a very durable extrusion.
So they take an extrusion, which is a piece of vinyl, a lineal piece of vinyl, and then they apply this to that at their facility before they send it to you, correct?
Correct, exactly.
Okay. So then you take these, what are they, 16 feet, 22 feet?
16, 21 feet, depending on the profile.
So then you cut them, and you make these 45-degree corners, right? And then you use a machine that welds that corner, which is, the corner's stronger than the rest of the vinyl, isn't that correct?
It is. It'll break and shear off in other areas.
Right, so the welds are, on a vinyl window, the welds are excellent. And then, of course, now that you've got this laminate on here, you're going to have to do a little bit of touch-up work right here. Is that correct?
Yes. When you clean the window, you'll have a little seam there, and we have a very high-quality oil-based paint that you go up and you touch up the seam that's color matched to the laminate itself.
And I can tell you should come into my showroom and look at it. I'm standing here looking at it, I'm thinking to myself, I would not know, if you hadn't told me that that's how this works, I would not know that you actually had a seam right here. You guys did a really good job with making that look pretty clean. A lot of vinyl windows don't look this nice.
It's in a high volume market where I used to do new construction, you'd make 1,000 windows a shift. Usually in new construction, you're not worried about that. You're worried about getting them out. We don't build that type of volume, so this is a daily always keep it in check with the material and the machines, make sure you're getting a good clean.
So the machine does some of this, and of course you calibrate it, and then of course you have human people, right? Humans
Yes.
who do quality assurance and keep an eye on that. Okay, so when you build a window like this, you build it for mainly what market?
Replacement
Okay.
in Texas only.
Texas only.
So this is a Texas designed window for Texas.
Okay, all right. So if you like this window and you live in New Jersey, go to thewindowexperts.com and I'll help you find somebody in New Jersey that sells a good window, but we're not going to be able to sell this window in New Jersey.
That's correct.
Okay, so this is black on the outside, it's black on the inside, and you do make more than just black on black windows. Tell me about color options.
Well, you've got the standard of the industry, white, almond, and clay as your base colors.
Okay.
We also offer a bronze, interior and exterior.
Okay, so you can do this in bronze on the inside and out?
Yes.
Okay.
And then on either of the base colors, white, almond, or clay, we can paint the exterior any color you want. We have some base ones that are very popular, which happen to be black and bronze.
Oh, okay. So you have black on black, right? Black inside and out, bronze inside and out, and those are going to be laminated products
Correct.
like this is. And I love the laminate. This is so much stronger than what it used to be, especially when people were painting stuff 20 years ago. Then you can sell me a white window, and I can say, well, my interior designer said I want lily pad pink, Sherwin-Williams number 2843 or something.
Right.
You're telling me you can go ahead and do a custom color for me on the outside?
Yes, we can.
Okay, perfect. So tell me on warranty. I'm not so sold on paint, but you guys do a better job on warranty than most people do. What kind of warranty do you put on paint?
We're provided a 15-year warranty on the paint.
15-year warranty. See, that's unheard of. Typically, with paint, people are doing what, 10 years?
10 is probably a stretch.
Okay.
And the laminate is an upgrade one, that's 20 years.
Okay. So you get 20 years on the finish on laminate? Mm-hmm. Okay. If you're still in your house in 20 years and it's failing, you should probably move because the rest of your house is falling apart anyway. Okay, so tell me about your balancer system, because I noticed this thing, it really operates really, I mean, it's got good weather stripping. I can hear the weather stripping doing its thing on there, but this operates well. What do you use for a balancer?
Mostly in the replacement business, we use coil balancers. So they're
Okay.
stainless steel coil. It's an inverted system, so the co-carrier system is above. So it just operates, gives good strength on any size and oversized sashes.
So I like the way this works here. I see you have like an interlocking rail. This part right here connects to this part right here, correct?
Yes, 2 interlocks engaging.
Okay.
We also have 3 strips of weather stripping on the side.
Triple weather stripping.
Which is unusual.
And by the way, this is really heavy. This is industrial grade residential product. Okay, so tell me about these locks. Are these, by the way, are they forced entry locks?
Absolutely.
Okay. So in case you don't know, forced entry locks. Now all windows have locks and they have to meet a certain standard, but these meet the California standard, right?
Correct.
Okay, so as you know, in California, you can't drink wine out of a lead glass, wine glass, even though it's the best way to drink wine. You can't smoke, you can't cuss, you can cuss and drink. They do a lot of that. But they have the highest standards, they're the strictest state for all kinds of things, aren't they?
Building codes in
Especially
particular.
building codes in particular. So they have a really high forced entry standard, and you actually adhere to that.
We do.
Wow.
It resists about 250 plus pounds of pressure on each lock individually.
Wow.
it's
So that keeps a guy from coming in and just putting a crowbar down there and popping the window quite as easily.
Exactly.
Okay, that's terrific. Now tell me about the design pressure rating, because you guys, you serve in windstorm areas as well. What's the DP rating on this?
a window of this size, it's approximately 75. But we also build windows like a picture window that's 84 by 84 that hits a DP 50 also, and that's a fairly good sized window.
Wow. Okay, so DP stands for design pressure. It's a way to test a window, how strong it is, and what it can stand up to with wind load and those sort of things. That's really strong, man. Out of a vinyl window?
And there's other tests as far as ratings. There's a residential rating, light commercial rating, and commercial rating. That depends how much water a window can take and still shed and not have it flow into the house. So all of our operational windows are light commercial, are fixed, are all commercially rated.
Wow. So this is like almost commercial level stuff in a residential package.
Correct.
Terrific. These little things right here, tell me about those.
Well, they're vent latches. So if in the evening you want to breeze, I'm not sure how many breezes are in Houston or in Texas in general, but it allows you to limit the opening of the sash to 4 inches.
Okay, so it's not really a security feature. Like you shouldn't count on this to keep a burglar out, right?
No.
But it does keep the sash open to only a certain amount of height. So if you got
Correct.
one of those dogs that likes to wiggle his head in there and push the window open, because it does operate so easily.
Exactly.
This is going to probably help with that. Okay, great. So when your window is properly installed, which is very important that a person who's putting in the window does it right. What kind of maintenance is there to a product like this?
Most of the time with any vinyl window, and especially one that paints and laminates, it's just simple. A mild soap and hot water is the best to clean off any window, and it should be done regularly because
But there's nothing to oil.
No.
There's no parts to
Nope.
grease. If that balance system you showed me were to fail, that's under warranty?
Yes.
Okay. If the glass were to fog up, is that under warranty?
Yes. We do the Cardinal, which is standard one, it's 20 years, like you
Okay.
hear from the other manufacturers that he mentioned.
Okay. So in recap then, what is the warranty on the product? Because I know we talked about 20 years on the laminate. We talked about 15 years on the paint, 20 years on the glass.
The hardware is also included in that. So it's,
Okay.
there's not, the only thing that we typically see is the workhorse is making sure that we've got a good strong warranty on the glass.
Okay, so from watching my other videos, you probably know that glass is 90% more or less of a typical window. And if there is a chance for a failure on a window, it's usually going to be the glass. Either the glass
Yes.
breaks or you get that condensation that's trapped between the middle, because these things, even though they are well sealed, we do see failures.
They do happen.
But that would be under the warranty then as well.
Correct.
Okay, terrific. Well, look, I think you guys are making a nice product. I really like it. We've used it here in Texas. In fact, if you live in one of the Gulf Coast areas, one of the counties that's requiring that you have a windstorm rated product, this actually qualifies as a windstorm rated product. It's on the list from the Texas Department of Insurance. So you want to make sure you're getting a TDI approved product if you live in one of those areas. We can help you with that. You have dealers all over the state that do a terrific job with your product.
We do.
What is your website?
VistamarkWindows.com.
Okay, we'll put that down there below. Check these guys out. Check out thewindowexperts.com. If you have a question for me, I'm glad to help. Thank you so much, Mark, for your time.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. We've enjoyed our relationship with you. Look forward to doing many, many more windows with our homeowners. Hey, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. I'll talk to you again real soon.